Hi everybody, my name is Mitchell Moss. I'm the Minister Counselor for Public Affairs at the U.S. Embassy in Seoul. Welcome to the housing compound on Yongsan Base. Today we're hosting a big hail and farewell in the Public Affairs section. And as it would happen, we have three officers in the section who are all from Louisiana. All of them are lawyers, unfortunately. I happen to be one. And somebody had the idea of everybody cooking a dish. It's not really a competition, but the ambassador is going to taste each dish and kind of declare a favorite, so we'll see. So I'm just going to welcome you into the kitchen and show you what we're up to. I'm making a big pot of seafood gumbo. My colleague Aaron Tarver, the CAO, is making chicken and sausage gumbo, better known as gumbo yaya. And then Bill Furnish, Esquire, is going to be making some jambalaya, so you'll get to hear from all of us. So come on in. So the holy trinity of Louisiana cooking is onions, bell pepper, and celery. I used all the celery, so I don't have any of that to show you. But bottom line, you make a big stock using seafood shells and onions and garlic and other stuff. And then you make a big mess of roux. This is my gumbo pot. It's the largest gumbo I think I've ever made. I'm not sure if you can reach in there and show the good folks at home what it looks like. There it is. So it's about 5 gallons of gumbo. So we were cutting vegetables until late last night. So I made a big old roux and then mixed that in with the stock, and now I'm putting in the crabs. So these are Korean crabs. The thing about, everybody learns to cook from somebody. I learned to cook from my grandmother, Odie Mae Sumrall, who, in my opinion, was one of the best cooks on the planet. She was from a family of 11 children in Olo, Mississippi. And her favorite dish to cook was crab gumbo. So you have to start with live crabs. We're not doing that here today, but it's close, they're frozen. And the basic ingredients beyond onions, bell pepper, and celery sauteed in a big roux, crab, shrimp, and then some andouille sausage. So that's what we're working on today. Live crabs are visually more impressive. We just couldn't pull that off. But thank you for coming and visiting the kitchen, and look forward to seeing you all later. We'll see how this all turns out. Thanks. Okay, so one of the great pleasures of living on the embassy compound is you're never very far from your boss, or the rest of your colleagues for that matter. So we're walking down to Aaron's house, which is about 4 houses down from mine. And I understand that Mr. Tarver is in the kitchen hard at work. See, he did the right thing. He stayed home today to make his gumbo. I went to work this morning, so he's dressed a little more authentically than I am. Mr. Tarver, howdy. I came with a friend who's got a camera.
Bienvenue. Come on in. Welcome. Welcome to my humble abode. I'm Aaron Tarver. I'm the Cultural Affairs Officer, and you guys are welcome to come in and see what you think. Let's see what we got. So I don't know if Mitchell gave you sort of a quick backdrop of gumbo, but the amazing thing about Louisiana is we've got different cultures there, a lot of subcultures. And the one that's closer to my own tradition is Cajun or Acadian. That's from the French Catholics who moved to Nova Scotia, Acadia, decided they didn't want to go someplace else and moved to South Louisiana, someplace where they could be Catholic and be left alone. So the New Orleans Mardi Gras is relatively famous, but the Cajun style is a little different. it's just small communities, and people would go horseback to horseback, and they would go to each house, each farm, and collect an ingredient. One person had the chicken, one person had the flour, one person had the vegetables, and they all put it together, and they all came together, and they made a pot of gumbo. So my style is just chicken and sausage. All right. So you may steam up your camera there. So this has been cooking since 9 o'clock.
Queenie just passed away. All right,
I see people coming.
Mr. Furnish,
How are you?
how are you, my friend?
Come in.
Bringing some pals along.
All right. So jambalaya is basically just rice and onions, garlic, celery, green peppers, plus chicken, sausage, whatever you got. I'm from New Orleans, and we make ours with tomatoes. So I got tomatoes in there too. And you let it simmer. The great thing about it is you do the whole thing in one pot. So it's easy to do, easy to clean up. This is what it looks like when it's done. It's I think it's a little spicy, but as long as you're not chicken, I think you might like it.
It looks good.
You wanna try some?
Well, yeah.
I actually got a bowl that I have a little bit.
Does look good.
Might be a little spicy though.
That's right.
That's right.
It was great.
That's right.
So we'll check back in this evening and see how everybody fared.